A 14-year-old girl finds her mother's lifeless body. The family claims it's a tragic accident.
We need an ambulance.
Your mom fell?
Look, 2 stories, yeah.
Is she breathing?
But CCTV footage reveals a chilling shadow. Someone was there when she fell. What the cameras captured next would expose the most twisted family betrayal imaginable. August 21st, 2017, a frantic 911 call shatters the morning silence in Farmington Hills, Michigan.
We need an ambulance.
Your mom fell?
Look, 2 stories, yeah.
Is she breathing?
Is she breathing? I don't know. Oh my God.
14-year-old Aya Alantawi has just discovered something horrifying. Her mother, Nada Hanania, lies motionless on the ground outside their home. The teenager's world collapses in seconds.
I told him Mom was outside, and I started running downstairs. He was following me, and I called 911.
While paramedics race to the scene, Aya's older brother Mohammed springs into action. The 16-year-old begins CPR, desperately trying to save their mother. To everyone watching, he's a hero trying to prevent a tragedy.
9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to pick up the pace.
Wait, okay, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Officers arrive to what appears straightforward: a cleaning accident gone wrong. There's a ladder by the guest bedroom window, cleaning supplies scattered around, a wet towel near the body. Everything points to Nada slipping while washing windows.
What happened to your mom there?
Looks like she fell off the building.
How did she fall?
I didn't go into the room, I just screamed. I couldn't look.
But forensics expert Dr. Lubisha notices something disturbing in the crime scene photos. Nada has a deep scrape above her forehead, the kind that should bleed heavily. Yet there's no blood anywhere.
There was a deep kind of scrape right above her mid-forehead. And it struck me that this type of injury to the scalp, I would expect to bleed pretty heavily, but there was no blood there.
The autopsy reveals an even more shocking truth. Nada's heart had stopped before she ever hit the ground. This wasn't a fall. Someone had killed her first, then staged the scene.
The enigma here was actually how she came to her death.
Investigators pull the security footage, expecting to see Nada's final moments. What they discover instead defies all logic. A mysterious shadow lurks near the window, lifting something heavy before Nada's body plummets down.
This shadow wasn't normal, but painted a far darker picture behind Nada's death.
The shadow has short hair. In this household, only one person fits that description: Mohammed, the same son who performed CPR and called for help. During interrogation, Mohammed's story crumbles piece by piece. First, he claims he was asleep. Then, he admits to being in the room, holding the ladder. Each lie reveals something darker beneath.
I don't want to say anything about my sister, but I mean, if it comes down to it, then yeah, she was awake before me.
Mohammed tries to blame his younger sister Aya, the same girl who discovered the body and called for help. But the CCTV footage shows the killer had short hair, instantly clearing Aya.
Tell me right now that you weren't in the room, like maybe helping her clean the windows or holding the ladder or anything like that when this happened.
Cornered by evidence, Mohammed finally admits the truth. He was there when his mother fell. But his new story raises even more questions than answers.
I was standing there, holding the ladder and just looking around. Not really, I'm holding it. I don't think I'm supposed to look at it the whole time. So I'm holding it. And then she leans over and she trips, and then something got stuck on. I don't know what it was, so I went over like that, and that's when she fell.
The medical examiner's report destroys Muhammad's final lie. Nada died from asphyxiation, suffocation, not from the fall. Someone had deliberately strangled her before pushing her out the window.
The findings in the lungs were characteristic of nasooral blockage.
Somebody putting a pillow over the face or a cloth or suffocation.
Investigators discover the murder weapon hiding in plain sight. That wet towel found beside Nada's body, it reeked of chemicals and carried traces of her DNA. Muhammad had suffocated his own mother.
Evidence techs reported as smelling like naphthalene or something to that nature.
Some kind of chemical.
Some kind of chemical.
But why would a 16-year-old kill his own mother? The answer lies buried in Muhammad's phone. His contact name for Nada reveals his true feelings. He called her dog.
His contact name for Nada was dog. That was his name for his mom in his contacts.
Text messages expose years of resentment. Muhammad blamed his mother for destroying their family through divorce. As Nada gained independence and started dating, her son's hatred intensified.
When your brother addressed your mother, did you tell what kind of a tone he was using toward her?
Very aggressive. And my brother basically just responded, "It doesn't matter. You already did this, like you're gonna get what's coming to you."
The most chilling evidence comes from Muhammad's photo gallery. Days before the murder, he photographed the exact window he would later throw his mother from. This wasn't a crime of passion. It was calculated, premeditated execution.
They were photographs of the same window from which her body was dropped out of on August 21st.
Phone records reveal the final piece of the puzzle. Minutes before killing Nada, Muhammad made 20 calls to his estranged father, Basil. The conspiracy ran deeper than anyone imagined.
Is it your belief that your father actually wanted your mother to be killed?
Yes.
That he counseled your brother to kill her?
Yeah.
But Basil had the perfect alibi. An ankle monitor proved he was miles away during the murder. The mastermind had manipulated his son into becoming the weapon while keeping his own hands clean.
He was very half-hearted. At some point during the time where he's still counting out loud to the dispatcher, the defendant stopped giving CPR altogether. He was just counting 1, 2, 3, 4.
On September 21st, 2022, Muhammad Al-Antawi received 35 to 60 years in prison for first-degree murder. At his sentencing, he showed no remorse, still claiming innocence despite overwhelming evidence.
I'm innocent. I have never wavered, nor will ever waver in that truth.
He was a loving, and he's still a loving, caring, supportive human being.
Aya couldn't stomach their lies anymore. At the sentencing hearing, she exploded with years of suppressed rage and pain.
I mean, that was my breaking point. The sentencing, I absolutely lost it. I started yelling at him.
You are actually nothing.
Aya lost everything that day. Her mother to murder, her brother to prison, and her father to denial. She entered foster care alone, determined to become a lawyer and protect other vulnerable children from monsters hiding in plain sight. What would you do if you discovered your family member was capable of such evil? Share your thoughts below.